1961, Mauritania. Some French fishermen there get bored and say, hey, why don't we go somewhere else? You know, to the other side of the ocean. They settle off the coast of Brazil. Brazil find out and say, hey, get away, you cheese-eating surrender monkeys. And the French guys just go. The French fishermen even ask for a destroyer ship from their government to protect them from Brazil. And by Jehovah, they get it. Before the French government changes its mind to calm things down. But the French fishermen still don't leave. Now Brazil were getting pissed off. They apprehended a French ship and now we're on the verge of conflict. You must be thinking, who were these brave people that gave their lives in a war over lobsters? What gallant act of courage in the name of their countries did they perform on those fateful days? And when is the movie coming out? Well, the unfortunate truth is, there was no war. Instead, there were peaceful discussions. Boring, right?
Wrong.
Because some of the negotiations are pretty interesting, to say the least. During those negotiations, Brazil explained that lobsters live on the sea floor, and so they were attached to Brazil's continental shelf, meaning the lobsters were the property of Brazil. But the French kept their foot down. They argued that because lobsters have the ability to hop off the ground and swim, it meant that they weren't strictly on Brazilian territory, and so the lobsters weren't strictly the property of Brazil. And Brazil were like,
I'm about to end this man's whole career.
Brazil rebutted by saying, by that logic, if a kangaroo hops off the ground, should it be considered a bird? Since lobsters don't primarily swim, and that doesn't necessarily mean they wouldn't be part of Brazilian territory even if they do. In the end, lobster war had 0 human casualties, though I'm sure many lobsters were badly hurt. So is it even a war? No, it's more of a dispute, but lobster war sounds much cooler than lobster dispute, which sounds more like the name of an episode of Kitchen Nightmares. Though both sides kind of won in the end as well. Brazil got 200 new miles of nautical territory, and France were able to continue fishing in Brazilian waters for 5 years afterwards, as long as they gave a portion of their catches to Brazil. So what's the moral of lobster war? Well, I think it's...
Oh, won't somebody please think of the
lobsters. 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 Lobsters.